noobs, this is some early advice for incoming freshmen to high school. Yay! If you're about to come into high school, you're about to be a freshman, I'm sure you are about to shit your pants, right? I was nervous too. Everyone's gonna be nervous, but do not be worried. Yes, the school is gonna be a lot bigger, there's gonna be a lot more people. You're gonna be nervous that you don't know enough people, you know, you're gonna be nervous that you're gonna lose your friends. Don't listen to all the other things people say about high school. Honestly, high school is not as bad as people make it seem. They say you're not going to have the same friends, you can't trust anyone, the work's going to be hell. Some of that may be somewhat true, but it's really not bad. Honestly, do not be scared. Be excited. I made a bunch of videos before my freshman year and during my freshman year called The Life of a Freshman, so go back to what? Tiffany the Prez, either Tiffany the Prez or my earliest videos on this channel are all about my freshman year. Basically, the biggest advice for freshman year is, yes, be nice to new people, you know, you will make new friends, there'll be people from other middle schools that you didn't really know, so you'll get to know them, and you'll have, people always say, to get involved, you know, do a lot of things, and I definitely had like huge goals for myself for freshman year. Like I was like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna do a sport, and then I'm gonna do another sport, and I'm gonna be in like at least 3 clubs, and I'm gonna get straight A's, and I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna be able to everything, you know, and I ended up just, you know, doing my classes, I got my A's, did not do any sports or clubs. Not to discourage you from joining them, but don't expect yourself to be like super involved, because you don't have to be. If there are clubs and things that you are really genuinely interested in, definitely join them, but don't join clubs because you feel obligated to. Don't join a sport because you feel like you have to. Join it because you like it or you want to get to like it, you know? You will be called freshman all the time. If you walk around like an idiot and like sit in the middle of hallways, people will maybe push you a little, or they'll just yell at you. I would definitely yell at you if I was walking through the hallway. Not because you're a freshman, specifically, it's just that you're sitting in the hallway where people need to walk. If a senior was sitting in the hallway, I would yell at them just the same. But since you're a freshman, you might not know any better, so you gotta get out of being pushed into a wall free card from me. So yes, don't clog up the hallways. Don't walk through school like you're a queen, because you're not. Chances are even seniors aren't as great as you think they are, you know? I came into high school with these huge expectations. I was like, dude, I seriously can't wait to go to high school parties and like meet like older boys, and like everything's gonna be awesome, and I'm gonna have like a whole new group of friends with my old friends. No, like the first few weeks of high school you feel really pressured to like get up to those standards and have a super great social life, and then things end up being just like whatever they are, you know. In my case, there were no high school parties because I am not a partier. I didn't really get a whole new group of friends because my close friends are so awesome that I kept them, but I did meet a lot of new friends. The people in your classes end up being great people. Even if they're not your best friends, you end up with so many acquaintances that you love and like to see and say hi to in the hallways. As for school activities like dances and football games and things like that, definitely go. There's so much fun. Football games end up being the highlight of a lot of people's weeks, you know. It's just like a place where everyone goes Friday night. Support your school, even if they're not good at football, it's still a lot of fun. And definitely go to the dances, especially homecoming. Homecoming is usually one of the funnest dances of the year, and no one's gonna blame you for going to homecoming. Usually you're not even expected to get a date to homecoming because it's pretty casual, you know. You get to dress up fancy, but you don't need to stress yourself out over a date. Yes, about older kids and dating, don't be pressured to get a senior boyfriend, because chances are no seniors should be hitting on you because you're like 4 years younger than them. Sometimes it works out, and that's nice, but rarely. And you don't want to be used by seniors, because senior guys who are preying on freshmen are definitely creeps that you do not want to get with. Usually sophomores like to date freshmen, which makes sense because they're close in age, even juniors and freshmen, ends up being good, you know? Don't walk into school and be like, seniors, look at me. No, because that's not gonna happen. About grades, do your homework. That is my #1 trick to getting good grades. You know, I have over a 4.0 cumulative, it's like a 4.05 or something. So I've gotten like straight A's my first 2 years of high school, and that is due to doing your homework, because homework becomes a big part of your grade, like 10% usually, and if you get an A+ or like an A in homework, then that's a big part of your grade that is automatically elevated, you know? If you don't do your homework, then you could end up, you know, getting A's on tests and having a B in the class because of homework, so that'd be stupid. Plus, doing the homework forces you to actually think about the subjects and maybe actually learn them a little more. You definitely should pay attention to your grades because it's high school now, things are real, it's not middle school anymore. You need to focus. Freshman year, obviously colleges don't look at that very much, but it's a good time to just, you know, pad yourself with A's and B's, you know, good grades, and then get used to aiming for A's. Woo woo. I made a few other advice for freshmen videos after I was a freshman, so last year they were on friends and grades, so I'll probably have them in the description, but those are old, you know, those are only after 1 year of high school experience. Now I've had 2 years of high school experience, and I'm actually gonna be one of the people helping out at the freshman orientation at my school, so I'm super excited to just, you know, lead my little pack of freshmen and tell them, don't be scared. Don't be scared because high school is fun. I don't know if any of this made sense or helped you at all. Maybe it confused you, but honestly, I was so confused my first day of school. No matter how much you know the campus, how many people you know, you're still gonna be nervous. But after the first day, you're like, geez, it was a long day, a lot of walking, school's really big, crowds are really annoying, but it's just school. It's honestly ends up not feeling that much different than middle school, but then after you look at it, it's completely different. But that's okay, because as school is big, it gives you space to grow. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Bottom line, do not be scared. Enjoy your freshman year. And I know it's summer for almost everyone right now, but I just wanted to make this early and just calm your nerves long before you start school. Okay, thanks. Bye! You looked hotter on MySpace. It's an old shirt. MySpace doesn't even exist anymore. What is it, 2004?